This isn't even a blue screen backdrop, you guys. This is actually just a mountaintop I'm on and an actual weather vane and station and perhaps even a radio tower. I'm here to talk about astrology again because I'm a star nerd and I'm here to talk about the cosmic radio that's inside of us. That's what I call the levels of the rainbow that exist as the gates of energy in our body. Sometimes are named chakras, sometimes are named diaphragms or energetic centers, gates. They are like the rainbow. They are the seven colors, Roy G. Biv, and they are representative of aligning with different planets. They make a cosmic radio. And so you can do this in different ways, and different medical astrology things exist to describe the cosmic radio. But one that I've heard for just the core column of this radio, right in the middle here, is the alignment of Jupiter on top, Neptune and Uranus with your visionary intuition of your third eye, Mercury in your throat, Venus and the moon in your heart, the sun and Mars in your solar plexus, and then the moon and Venus in your lower second chakra, the cauldron, spiral one, the connective, sexual one. And then in the root, there's Saturn and Pluto, defining structure based on whatever subconscious limits and material limits are perceived and created. That's the two in the root, forming matter, and where you hit the earth there on the pelvic floor. That base of 4, that primal 2, I just mean the sits bones and the pelvic bones in that base of 4, and you sit, and that's that foundational piece of like your logic of like water and earth, like this is what's up, and then you percolate up from that this vision in your second energy center of like, hey, I'm gonna create something of that in relationship with my creative energy. I'm gonna manifest that, and that's more the Taurus side of Venus, more the earthy manifestation side, gestation side, and creation side, very relational. And you can see the energies kind of go alternating gender. So just watch that. So next is the solar plexus and Mars, and you've got in your solar plexus, the sun and Mars in your solar plexus, in that energy of fire. And that's, you can imagine whatever sun sign and Mars you have there, you can just relate to that in your body, right? Relate to that in your hara, your whole solar plexus, in whatever way you relate to that anatomy in your stomach and this radiant center of you in the center. And then your heart is, again, Venus and the moon again. You can see maybe this is the more relational air Libra-ish side of Venus. Just yeah, everything in your heart, in your relational realm, and then Mercury in your throat. And you can just put your own signs over it, right? You're like, oh, I know, like I've got Mercury in Aquarius, so I know that's there. And then I've got it also in my moon, so I'm very Aquarian. I've got a few that are Aquarian. You may have an interesting relationship when you notice your planets in relationship to your body here, your energy centers. You might relate to it in a more intimate way. Your third eye. What do you have Uranus and Neptune in? What defines your imagination? What's your visionary self like? You've got this beautiful cup of Jupiter catching the cosmos up here. What do you have Jupiter in? What is your porch light? What turns that on? What takes you spiritually traveling? What kind of traveler are you? What kind of cup do you catch the universe in? How do you like to do that? Mine's in Scorpio. Yeah, it is. Every day's a little like Halloween. I came out here to read this reading on the moon. It's not even a backdrop. This is just my life. Jupiter and Scorpio, y'all. Hey. Jupiter co-rules my sun sign, which is Pisces. Life is weird for me. Like, you can see it's just aesthetically kind of like, woo, 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 woo. I'm not even in the desert. How did I even do that? Anyways, stuff like that just crystallizes for me in my spiritual journey, and I find that very pleasing. I like to weave the underworld with the upper world for sure. I am that bridge. And for me, Sagittarius rules both of Uranus and Neptune in my third eye, so I can definitely play with big out there ideas, exploring the cosmos just right through here. As we can see, I'm taking you on a journey through my logic, through my anatomy. I want to be able to give you these spirit eyes for your own invisibles. I want you to become more sentient to your cosmic radio and more intimate with your zodiac. It's in your body. It's in your energy centers. These are your archetypes initiating these gates. So what thresholds and tenders are tending you? We've got so much to learn and explore. If you want to study with me, come check out my offerings and my Patreon. And I will be doing readings, book of healing. Check out my website. Like and subscribe. Yes! Stay golden.